Hello, welcome to Madgicorn Messages. We're going to tap into your daily love message and see what the universe has to say. Well, let's just jump right in and get started. Okay, so what I'm getting here, we have fear of failure, true love, relocating, release the past, trust, and know your worth. Immediately on the top row, I'm getting the feeling that there's someone you are currently in a relationship with and wanting to take those steps forward to progress. I'm getting the feeling that either on your side or your person's side, that there is obviously some fear of this relationship not progressing or not moving forward. And I think it has to do with somebody moving, making a career transition, making maybe a major life transition. I feel like somebody is having to move either out of state, out of town, maybe out of country for something. It feels job heavy. And I feel like on both ends, there is a fear of failure. But in between these two cards, we have true love. I think that what Spirit is trying to say is, regardless of where you're feeling, know that you can trust the universe, trust us, and trust this connection to work out, because this is your true love. This is someone meant to be your forever. There might be some fears holding this relationship in a stuck or stagnant place. Maybe the fear of it failing has a lot to do with things that haven't worked out in the past, maybe past relationships where the relationship failed as a result of a move, or maybe even conversations around moving. Maybe something about either moving for a job, moving to another place because you're unhappy. Maybe you're having to move, or your person's having to move as a result of circumstantial situations and friends, family, living situations. And it's causing some upheaval or some blockages within the relationship. I feel like what this is saying is that there might be some past energy or past experiences that are carrying into this relationship now that is creating a lot of internalized fear around this relationship failing, even though the feelings and the love is so strong. Spirit's just trying to remind you to hold the faith, trust that this is meant to be, that this is going to work out. Trust yourself that if you want something to work out, if you want this to work, don't be afraid to put your best foot forward. Know that everything works out. When two people want something, when somebody wants you, they'll make the effort. And I think here with Know Your Worth, I do think that this is a reminder that in the event, now, I'm not saying this relationship's not going to work out, but I feel like in the event that the relationship separates, or maybe for a temporary time, and maybe there is upheaval, I think Spirit's just trying to remind you that, stay in your worth, know your value, know that you deserve the best, and know that this transition, whatever is occurring in this relationship, know that this is going to teach you what your worth is. Maybe someone's going to show you what your worth is because of this location change, because of this transition in life. Maybe relocating is, whether on your end or their end, this change or this move, whatever is happening, I think that it's going to show you your worth. I think someone's going to show up and prove to you that you do deserve the best, and they're going to put effort in. They're going to show up. This is not a repeat of the past. This is not a repeat of experiences you've had in the past that did lead to a failed relationship. I feel the universe is trying to reassure you here that you know that you're putting in your best effort and you want something to work, and maybe you've been hurt in the past. But I do believe that this person is in it for the long haul, and that regardless of what changes come up in life and whatever shifts are taking place that are causing any sort of upheaval or uncertainties, I think that this person is going to show up in a light, in a way that proves to you that you do deserve the best and that you will get the best in this relationship. I want to get one more. Off the top of the deck, we have very soon. It's possible that whatever is taking place or whatever is going to take place in terms of this transition or this change, whether it's bringing you two together or it's bringing you two apart geographically, maybe just in distance, that it's possible that these changes could be happening a lot sooner rather than later, or maybe a lot sooner than you anticipated or you thought or was planned for. I'm also getting the message that if it's not a relocation and it's creating more distance, that maybe this is bringing you two together, and that fear around when you join, we'll say join forces, when you work together as a team, as in a partnership, when you decide to combine lives, there's going to be compromise. And I think that in the past, this maybe happened, whether it was on your end or their end, and it didn't work out. There were too many conflicts. There were too many, there was not enough compromise because maybe you or the other person weren't ready to give up their independence or change for the better, or change for the better of this relationship to keep it strong. And so it was a failed relationship. Maybe there was a experience where two people came together, moved into the same space, or were closer in proximity, and something about that, maybe boundaries were crossed, maybe boundaries weren't honored or respected. And so I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is, whether it's a distance or a coming together, I think that at the very least it's possible that this is going to be happening a lot sooner rather than later, more sooner than you anticipated. But I think that at this point in time, trust that this time it's going to work out. You need to release all the fears of the past and what didn't work out in previous relationships, because this person is not the same person you knew in a previous relationship. They're not the same person. And this person's going to prove to you you're worth it. They're going to honor your space. They're going to honor your boundaries. They're going to honor you as a person and respect you. And they're going to show you that, whether it's a combined situation or in separation. If it's separation or farther apart, they're going to show up for you. And I think Spirit's just trying to say, just trust that, and trust us this time, that this is good, that this is not going to be something that is going to disturb your peace. In fact, this might be something that brings more peace into your life. But I think that you are getting in your own way, or your other person is, with fears. If you're bringing in fears and worry into this relationship that it's not going to work out, then it won't work out. you'll manifest that into your relationship, and we don't want that. I don't want that for you. So I think that's your message here, is to just trust the divine, know that this is for you. The only thing that I would say is, if this is for you and, you know, this message resonates, this person will make you feel like you can achieve anything. They'll bring peace into your life. So regardless of what the outcome is here, this person will make you feel like everything, like you're worth it. Everything is worth it. All the effort, and even the compromise and the boundaries that need to be honored and respected for the both of you. If this person is not doing that, and you're feeling a sense of stress, anxiety, fear, constant anxious thoughts, or you're feeling uncertain about something, no matter how much this person confirms, I think that you're either holding yourself back, or if you're feeling super anxious every time you're around this person or you talk to this person, it's possible that this message is not for you. This message is for those where this resonates and the peace that you feel with this person is extremely strong and the relationship feels very liberating. So anything that has happened in the past, just know that that's not going to play out, and to release this in order to see this relationship flourish. That's the message I have for you. Thanks for watching.